Yo, man, what's good? What's good, my family, man? JU, JU Unfiltered, back with another story time. I know it's been a minute. Y'all deserve one, man. Y'all deserve one. So, boom, man, this is gonna be about the second time I caught a trespassing charge. You know what I'm saying? I already told y'all about the first one, how I tried to run and all that stuff, ended up getting community service. And this was actually within like a year of the first one, the second one. So, yeah, your boy didn't know how to stay out of the wrong places, I guess, But I know how to now, of course. But, back then, nigga was just more reckless. So let's get right to it, man. So, me and my homie Tone, I think he had hit me up to go to this party. It was like in another county. If you know anything about like Richmond, 804 area, like if you know where Matoka is, it's a little distance away, you know what I'm saying? And we were going out there to, you know what I'm saying, just have a good time, you know what I'm saying, see what's up. I think it was just me and him, I'm not sure. But I remember it was like his idea because he knew some of the people that was going to be there. So, boom, we out in Matoka, we at this party, we chilling. It's like outside, more like country type kids, that type of scene. It was lit though. It was lit, free drinks, all type of stuff going on, all type of degeneracy, you know what I'm saying? Stuff you shouldn't be partaking in going on. But besides the fact, we so when we meet these two girls, they seem cool, you know what I'm saying? We end up talking to them, having a little fun. We exchanged numbers before me and bro leave. Like it was kind of a lame party, so we was kind of trying to get out there before we even saw the girls. They just kept us there a little bit longer for real. So then Joy was feeling your boy, so she ended up hitting me up after the party, and it was like probably texting back and forth for a few days type shit. But me, I ain't really trying to do too much texting. Like we trying to we linking or what, like. So we end up linking, and she brought a different friend, so I brought a different friend. Let's just call this dude Enrique, cause we not really cool like that no more. So I ain't giving him no clout. But me and Enrique, we we drive out to meet these girls. Their crib was probably like 20 minutes or so from where I was staying at the time. So yeah, it was about 20 or so minutes away. But yeah, we get out there, and what kind of a whip I had? I had a black Lexus at the time. It was like a 96 or 97, so it was a little old. But so when I got out there, like my battery died as soon as we got there, and my battery died. Mind you, like the on the way there, like we blowing down. The whole whip smell like trees, and we just having a good old time being some young niggas. But so the shorties they come outside. I let them know like yo my battery dead and stuff. But at the same time, we talking to them about it. It's like this old Caucasian male. He's walking by with his dog, and he probably was a little scared because he seen like black dudes in his neighborhood, and cars just smell like weed and all that stuff. But he claimed he would help me. He was claiming he was going to get his car and give me a jump, which I think he called the police, but we'll talk about that later. Um, so yeah, while he's gone, supposed to be getting his car, we walk up to the pool, and before we go in there, I asked him because I already caught the trespassing charge in the fucking park. So I'm like, "Oh, are we sure we can be here?" Like, yeah, we come here at night all the time, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, okay. So next thing you know, we in the pool, we chilling in the pool area, got a couple blizzies rolled up. The girls they asked, well they kind of dared me and my homie to like jump in the pool in our boxers. So my plan like, boom, we're gonna get in there and then we're gonna get them to come in there type shit. But so boom, I hop in there first. My homie, he as soon as he's about to hop in, like literally like imagine I'm kind of looking out, trying to make sure the dude don't come back with his car and think we just gone somewhere where we got helped by somebody else or something. So I'm looking out, but I'm in the pool and I see a car pull up. So at first I'm thinking it's him. Then I see the lights. I'm like, oh, this is police. It's police. And mind you, the dude Enrique was like a illegal immigrant. I ain't gonna lie. So, and me, you already know, like I already got caught from running. Know what I'm saying? So when they pull up this time, I'm like, all right. The girl said we could be here, so I'm not sure like what's the problem. I had a blunt and like So when they pulling up and we notice it's them, Enrique, he hopped the fence and he just started running. Me, I'm like, all right, I can hop the fence, but my clothes and my phone and my wallet is over there in my shoes, and I have a blunt in the shoe as well. So I'm like, damn, I need to go get that shit. So it was really an either or, and plus my car was there, so it wasn't really too much running I could do. Um, Especially with the car like smelling so much like tree. So boom, Enrique's gone. Me and the girls, we in the pool area. The officers they come over and they're like, "Yeah, y'all not supposed to be here." Blah blah. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I ain't seen no sign, and they told me they could be here. They didn't give. They didn't want to hear none of that shit. Like literally. And mind you, by the way, before I started like grabbing my stuff off, putting my stuff back on as they was walking over, I had to grab the blunt and threw it in the bush. So we they get us out of the pool area. They take us over back by my car. At first they didn't even know it was my car, but it kept smelling like so much weed. It's like, and then they was gonna probably just fucking stay there till I left. So I just told them like, yeah, it's my whip. I was like, there's nothing in it because the blunt we had, I rolled it up, and literally was nothing else in the car. It just smelled like smoke because we was hotboxing on the way. So um, yeah, we back by my car, but the for some reason, I guess because I didn't live over there, they let the girls go home with their parents and shit like that. It was like we all had like graduated by. One of them was still like 17, but the one I was messing with, she was 18. I was 18 at the time, but they let the girls go home. I guess because they were staying around there or whatever. And well, they called their parent actually. They did call their parent. Um, they called their parent to verify like they was living around there for real. They the girl I was messing with, her dad came out and got her, and they ended up giving me a fucking trespassing charge and had me in handcuffs while they was. Because while I was standing next to my car, they kept asking. They were saying like, "Ah, this shit smells like a lot of weed over here." Like then I was like, "It's coming from this car." So then and you know that was probable cause. Now it's not. If your car smells like weed in Virginia, it's not probable cause. But back then it was. So I let them search my whip, and they didn't find anything because nothing was in it. Like the blunt was in the bush. They wrote me my summons and all that shit and gave me my little yellow piece of paper, and they just left without even giving me a jump. I asked them for a jump, and they was like, "Nah," and just literally just left me there. So then after they pulled off, I get Enrique on the phone. I call him. He's like telling me he's fucking across the neighborhood hiding in a bush or some shit, and I'm like, bro, come on, they fucking left. Just come back. So I find him. I go back to the bush. I get my blunt, and then I call my bro Don, and he ended up coming. He ended up driving and give me a jump in the middle of the night, driving like 20 minutes. So shout out to him for that. But yeah, so yeah, I got my charge. I had to go to court. I did community service at Goodwill again. And I learned my lesson in that time. Like, don't be listening to what a girl say. Like, the rules is different. And I'm saying, even if it was just them two there, maybe if they wasn't living there, they probably would have got away with it. It's like cops is like literally on some. It's a case by case basis. They're not treating everybody the same. I think we all know that, but like yeah, what I learned from it is like yeah, I need to make sure I can't listen to what motherfuckers say about something. I need to make sure for myself, and just knowing the rules and understanding like be where you supposed to be. It's like most fucking neighborhood pools close at a certain time, and you know when you're under 25, your brain ain't even fully developed. So it's like I hid it from my mom because like they never called her or anything like that, but she found out when it was time for me to go to court when all the fucking court letters are coming and all of that shit. But she wasn't like majorly mad, just more so disappointed I ain't let her know type shit. But that's how you are when you're young. You don't want to disappoint your parents and stuff like that. And it's something I felt like I could handle on myself because it was just like trespassing, and I just I just wanted to handle it on my own. Yeah, but yeah, man, y'all stay in. places you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Just look out for signs, even if you think there's not a sign. Double check. Cause I always like both of these times I thought there was a sign. I thought there wasn't a sign, but turns out they say it was. Or I think for the second one, my lawyer told me to go around there and see if it wasn't one, but I never even did it. I just ended up doing whatever the fucking judge told me to do my community service. But yeah, and me and that girl, we actually got a little close for a while after that. Didn't really last too long, but because we went to like different colleges and stuff like that. But yeah, man, as a man, you gotta think for yourself, man. Don't just be following what anybody say. And hope y'all enjoyed the story time. I got a lot for y'all. I only told y'all the light shit so far. Believe me, I only told y'all the light shit. But the more this channel grow, the deeper I'ma go. You feel me? You feel me? Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you listen all the way through, like, comment, share, subscribe. And always, I love y'all. I'm out.